Good morning. I'm at the Peacock launch area, Blue Marsh. The wandering woodsman was down here in his kayak, and Lumberjack PA was also down, and they make videos, and I thought I'd come down here and check it out and see whether or not I can get the seagull on here. So as I pulled up here, I saw a gentleman here, and I said hello, and we started talking. And I just wanted to introduce you to this gentleman for a bit of a time. Good morning. Hi.
Good morning.
Yeah, it was great talking to you. I'm fascinated by your profession and your business, and I thought maybe you'd like to just let my viewers know a little bit about what you do.
Sure. So
and your name is?
My name is Mark Wicks.
Mark. Okay.
And I just was visiting a customer just up the road here, and I needed to get a shipping container ready to be shipped to another customer. So I found this shady spot. So I am in the business of cattle genetics, mostly dairy. And what I have here is a few cryogenic refrigerators, and that's how the bull semen is stored. It's stored in liquid nitrogen. And so a couple of things that we do with the business is I sell the bull semen to customers who actually artificially inseminate their own cattle, but we also do that as well here in the local area. So the way that a lot of people are really curious about how they get the semen out of the bull, that's what you call hazardous duty pay. So they use typically use either a dummy or a steer, because a steer is a pretty strong animal, and they isolate the pheromone from the female, put it on the tail head of the dummy or the steer, and two technicians will lead the bull up to the dummy or steer, and when the steer senses the pheromone from the female, of course he gets all excited, and he'll typically will mount the dummy or steer. And so there's another technician who's got a tube with a latex liner on the inside. It's essentially an artificial vagina, and he's got to slide that over the bull's member, and sometimes it takes 2 or 3 attempts, but the bull will deposit his stuff into this artificial vagina. It has a plastic vial on the end of it, and so the technicians then will detach the vial, and there's typically a lab right next to the collection area. Well, they will process this bull semen, and they ultimately they package it in little plastic straws, and that's what I have here. I've got several tanks that have lots of little plastic straws of bull semen in them. By the way, those plastic straws, after you're done with them, they make great coffee stirs.
Well, and I thank you, and I'm going to leave it with that right there. That's a good ending, yeah. That is, and I'm going to remember that next time I go to Sheets.
All right.
I'm going to think, yeah. Well, thank you very much. That was interesting.
Yeah,
it was definitely. So that was interesting. I enjoyed that very much. You never know who I'm going to run into out here, out and about at Peacock launch area, Blue Marsh. So I was over there checking out Licking Creek, trying to find out whether or not I could get the seagull on Licking Creek. That's on the other side of the 183. And well, it just didn't look so good. I couldn't really find Licking Creek, and it's probably going to be dried up anyway. So I said, well, why don't I come over here and find this launch area and check it out and see what it is. Well, I'll show you the launch area. I would say this would where the wandering woodsman came in with his kayak a month or so ago, 6 weeks ago. Lumberjack PA, he was in with his kayak. But I can safely say that it does not look like quiet. John is going to get in with his Sea Eagle, not here. And of course I'm not going to carry the Sea Eagle too far. So I'll have to come back here in the spring, early summer. So I was up on that road trail, and I saw that, well, it does open up a bit in a little while. And I was just wondering if I can't carry my Sea Eagle down to where it opens up. But in order to do that, I'd have to get through here. And I don't have the bag with me. If you put everything in a bag, I weighs about, I don't know, less than 30 pounds or so. And make my way down through. I just don't think that's something I want to do right now. I don't want to give up on it. Well, I'll see. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Should I walk it down there until where I could float? So you can see it's a nice trail. Road. It used to be a road, I think, at one time. It was years ago. not 20 or 25 or 30, but it was before I was filming. It's a warm day, a little humid. And as I look over there, you see, that's what I saw. I don't know if you can see it. But it widens up down there, and it looks like it's a little deeper. But there's just no way of getting down there. Hauling the Sea Eagle. There's no way. So, last night, I said, do I want to hike or do I want to kayak? Well, looks to me like hiking has, well, I'll be hiking for a while. So here I am. Right there is the water, but there just isn't any way of getting down to it. It's very slow moving. No problem getting back up, that's for sure. Although I think down here a little bit more, it starts flowing a little bit faster. If I wanted to, if I had my bag, it'd be about a 10-minute walk, 12-minute walk, and here is a pathway in a little beach area to get my Sea Eagle on. But it's not the most enticing body of water. It's somewhere just to do. Lead you down to, it would lead me down to the more Blue Marsh Lake. I don't know, maybe it looks better in the in the spring. It's the first week of August, August the 6th, I believe. Humidity is high. The trail's nice though, isn't it? Nice trail through here. Makes it a little cooler. I'm not in the sun. The waters are beginning to open up down there. Quiet though. I had been ascending up. Now I'm going down a little bit. Now get closer. Take a look. Might look better down in there. You can see the waters are becoming Blue Marsh. Blue Marsh Lake. Of course, it's a lot bigger than just this, but it leads down into it. Nice place to blow up the sea eagle, but I can never get it here. But there's where I would have came from. Well, I was just sitting here a while, drinking some water, checking the maps out, and I thought, well, I'm getting hungry. So I'm going to return to the car, and I'm going to find Lamb's Mill Road, and there's a parking area in there by the water. I'm going to check it out and eat my lunch. Been here, a lot of butterflies around in here. That's a good thing. They're flying all around. What a nice morning. You can see how the sweat is just pouring off of me. I was clipping along pretty good. Maybe I was better off not being out in that sun and in the kayak. Oh, I just felt the breeze coming in. Oh, that feels good. To look at Blue Marsh from State Hill. Looks hot out there, doesn't it? Quiet out there. I ended up at Stillwater Basin for lunch. Wasn't much of a lunch. Nothing to let anybody know about. Trail mix and peanut butter crackers. That's about it. And water. And a little bit of cold coffee. But anyway, Stillwater Basin. Look at that, the way that's flowing out of the dam. I really want to get in there and see what the sea eagle can do. What do you think? Can the sea eagle take that? Can I take it? Can I stay on? That'd be a good float, wouldn't it? Take me all the way down there, around the bend. I'm not quite sure, so how would I get back? I don't think I could paddle myself back through there. And I can't do it anyway, because I am sure I am not allowed on here. And, well, there's a ranger here. A ranger's here doing an interview with Channel 69. So that's not going to happen, is it? And I'm just curious to know what the interview is all about. I wonder if I can get close enough I could find out. So as I was checking this out, and I was talking to a ranger, and he was telling me some things, a little bit of concern here. Well, let him tell you. Good morning, officer. Hi.
Yeah, good morning. Good afternoon,
Good
I guess.
afternoon, yeah, it is afternoon.
So I guess our concern right now is hurricane, tropical storm, tropical depression, Debbie, whatever it will be by the time it gets up to our way here. But basically what you're looking at is the outflow of the lake at 2,040 cubic feet per second. And we have a high outflow because we are drawing the lake down 5 feet to make additional flood storage capacity in anticipation of heavy rains and heavy amounts of flooding from the cold front coming through this afternoon and creating thunderstorms and unsettled weather, in addition to what's coming towards the end of the week with Debbie. So kind of a 2-for-1 here.
That is a concern, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Especially right here, yeah. Yeah, so you're telling me that I can, if I have enough nerve, I can get on my kayak and zoom on down through there. I think it narrows down pretty much down here below, doesn't it?
I guess it does at certain points.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will only say to that question that activities are at your own risk.
Yeah.
I have nothing in place to stop people from doing that.
Okay.
And I give no advice at this outflow on how that outcome would be.
I don't either. The next thing I was going to do is look for some sort of sign that says no kayaking.
There's no signs that say no kayaking, but up above I believe there should be a sign that says danger, turbulent waters, or something along those lines.
Well, thank you very much. That was interesting. Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I think, yeah, thank you very much.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, you heard the ranger. He's not going to stop me. I could get her inflated 20 minutes and give it a go. But wherever I end up, I'm going to have to get that back to the car, or walk back up and get the car and get somewhere. I want to do a little bit more homework before I do something that evening right now. It's running pretty good. I think I'd like to have 2 cars. Have a car down at the other end. I think that would much work better. But it's a pretty cool spot. I don't know how long, I don't know when this flows like this. I've been here and it hasn't flowed like that. But yeah. And what's it going to be like later on in the week with Hurricane Debbie coming through and all the rains coming up here in the Northeast? Who knows? I don't think I'm going to come back and find out what it's like here. So, it's hot and it's humid. going to end it today. I hope you enjoyed the bull story and the flood conditions story by the ranger. Saw a little bit of the trail, Blue Marsh Trail, by